So what I see would be our business teams or the teams that we work with expecting less face time with the legal team itself. And in fact, they would be expecting more self-service tools. So make sure that everything is prepared or approved from a legal perspective, and press play sort of expectation from the business that we work with. That's what I would see my team moving into actually. I think the first thing is to always have a growth mindset. We in the legal, anyone who's legally trained knows that the industry changes so fast, and we must adapt to this. So have the right mindset that although you may not think you're that good in these new skills, have the growth mindset that you can learn new skills, you can learn this new technology and implement it effectively in your job. And secondly is related to the growth mindset. You need to invest the time to learn, understand the needs of the business, right? Understand where does this legal technology sit, if it will, in your organization, and also then finding that sweet spot of where to implement it. Because we don't work in silos, we work with many teams, and you want that interaction to go on smoothly or seamlessly, right? You don't want clunky tech that would slow down the process or the business. I think for me, this is where when you do try to implement something, it's a lot of legwork. It's a lot of work before even deciding on what technology to bring in, because you're talking to people, you're understanding the problem before even deciding what is the solution, right? So you may have an idea that you're going into this problem with, I'm going to go with solution provider X, for example. This is a great tool. This is what the business needs. But perhaps the more you invest your time in it, you realize this tool may not actually fit the challenge. It may not solve the problem that you are trying to fix. So that's where second tip, invest the time, comes in. And the third one is related to investing the time, is to align with the business that you're supporting. Because again, we don't work in silos. We in the legal department might have our own sort of objectives, but the business that you're supporting, whether sales or procurement, might not have that challenge. Maybe they want to solve something else within the contract life cycle management that you work together on. So how do you meet these two different objectives, the needs of the different teams, to make sure that it gels, right? Because if you implement something that does not gel with the other businesses that you support, you'll find that the user uptake of the tool is just not there. People will bypass the process and try to find a different way of doing things, not using your tool that you've implemented. We need to go back and revisit your objectives, right? Your underlying objective. What is your problem statement solution, right? What is the problem statement that you're trying to solve, right? And with that, if you remain focused on this and deliver the tools that achieve or attempt to solve this problem, then your colleagues will want to use this tool, right? Because if you've deviated, and it's very easy to get distracted by shiny objects in legal text today, if the tool that you've selected has remained focused on this objective, then your colleagues will want to use this tool because it is answering a challenge, a problem that they have today. But if along the way you've deviated, you've looked at other reasons or wider scope, then you may have moved away from the team members. So for me, when I've implemented legal tech, it's never been just used by the legal team. You need users, you need approvers from different teams, you need approvers from management, for example. So if they see this tool as something that's clunky, that doesn't answer a problem, that doesn't solve a problem, the use uptake of this tool will be very low. It won't be a success. From what I can see is for us to be able to focus on high-level work. So automating or providing self-service tools for low-level work that you can just push out of the way or get it done a lot quicker. So this is, focusing your time, your resource on high-value work, which of course will give an impact to the business directly. You'll see this. And secondly, Personally, I like the fact that it's just revamping the legal landscape. It's giving opportunities, career opportunities for people who may have studied law but have not practiced, or even for lawyers who want to move into something else, go into legal tech development, or just because we know the pain points, we can create a tool that will solve what we see today are the pain points. So that would be what I see as benefits, or how it's going to change the legal landscape.